Hey guys, Joe Anthony here. Welcome to Friday. It is just a way to kind of help put some positive energy into your mind and possibly raise your ability to attract more positive into your world, wherever that may be today. So today I have one of the great network marketing gurus, multimillionaire, who is really working with lots and lots of people all over the world, really. But if you just follow some of the basics, that this can push you over to the next level of your business and your income, turbocharging it. So without any further talk, I'm going to go ahead and introduce Eric Worre. Here is Eric Worre, guys. He is on fire today. Pushing recruits over the line for duplication. So the art of duplication. Enjoy.
Started effectively. Getting them started effectively. This is where duplication lives. Is helping them in the first 90 days. Really the first 30 days, but getting them started effectively. You want to get duplication? Focus your time on this little black hole in our profession, which is after they join and up to the point where they either are in or out. And it's that gap where duplication lives. And if you can close that gap, you win. So there's a concept that I like to use that I call over the line. You can imagine that there's a line down the middle of the stage. And on one side of the line, it's easy for somebody to quit. And on another side of the line, it's easy for somebody to stay and work. Our job, they all start here. Our job is to push them over the line and hold them over the line long enough until they make the decision to stay there on their own. So if you think about what are some of the things that would get a person over the line? If they have a good product experience, is that going to get them over the line? Yes or no? Yes. If they don't use the product, is that going to move them over the line? No, it's going to keep them right here. So getting them to use the product and service is going to move them over here. Now, if they never meet anybody, they don't make any friends inside of your network marketing company, they're all out on their own. Which are they going to be? Is it going to be easier to quit or easier to stay? Work with me. Quit. So what is our job then? Introduce them to as many cool people as we can, as fast as we can. Introduce them to people. Go to lunch. Make friends. Connect people. Friend them up on social media. Whatever you have to do in order for that person to feel a part of the team, a part of the family. That's going to move them over the line. If they recruit somebody, does that move them over the line? Yes. If that person quits, what happens? They go right back over here, right? And they recruit another person, they move over here, they're excited, and that person doesn't do anything, they move back over here. It's our job to lean on them in every way possible to create an invisible barrier right here that has them live on this side for as long as possible until it becomes natural for them. That's our job as leaders. So I'll give you just some quick checklists. If they proclaim themselves, if they tell the world that they're going to go to the top in this company, that moves them over this line. If they get a check of any size, that moves them over this line. If they recruit somebody, if they get a customer, that moves them over this line. If they get some positive feedback, it moves them over this line. If they attend a company convention, my gosh, it moves them way over this line. They see a big picture. They make some friends, moves them over the line. Great product experience, moves them over the line. Hear other product stories, moves them over the line. Hear cool stuff about the company, moves them over the line. You get it? That's our job. I want you to think about this. When a person joins, they're naturally here. And our job is just to lean and create this invisible barrier of cool experiences and stuff to create an emotional comfort zone here. And once that comfort zone is achieved, now you've got somebody, you've extended their life. The longer you keep them over here, you extend their long-term career in this network marketing profession. It's the greatest gift you can give a person is to help them move over here. So think about this in terms of get them over the line and keeping them over the line.
That's it, guys. That's it. The art of duplication takes repetition, but it is the art. It is an art, as many have said. You know, there's books that are out by many successful salespeople that have written on the art of the deal, the art of selling, sell or be sold, the art of duplication. And in network marketing, that is the core of what we are doing, is duplicating, creating a simple, easy, rinse, repeat, copy and paste. That's why I always ask people, can you copy and paste? Can you copy a URL and share it with anybody that can fog a mirror on the other side of your smartphone or laptop? That's basically what we're teaching here. This is so simple, guys. It's almost like people who make money in network marketing, it's almost a complete mind change, habit change. The top network marketers, man, they look at doing the basics and become skilled at the basics. But they do it over and over and over and over until it becomes second nature, until it just becomes a habit, until it becomes a positive habit, a positive program that is attracting results. There's different compensation plans. There's different ways for people to use the commission structure and the matrix of how it's set up, whether it's a binary system or different levels. One of the things that you have to do, though, is you have to either get a mentor who is using some of the really easy, simple techniques that can create duplication, and then learn what they're doing. And if you're not on social media, if you're not using the internet, and you're just using, a 1950s approach, that is basically the hardest, longest way to build anything. And people get discouraged. Like Eric already said, in the first 90 days, you have to see progress. Like, have a 90-day plan. I try to have a 30-day plan. I try to get people to come in all with the same package. Then they get people to duplicate the same thing. You get people to do what you just did. I'm with a company right now, and one of the things that I told them, there's different package levels that they come in at. Not a lot of people can come in at the very top package. We'll say the diamond package is like $2,000 or $3,000, whatever. And then they have a very low package, which is like $100. But what I do is I look at the company's comp plan and how it's structured to bonus people the quickest and the fastest, and that where your commission and bonuses will start to go up without you having to go out of pocket. And where the masses can come in at. And it just so happens that there's a silver package. So most people come in at the silver, then they can upgrade to the next plateau, which is gold. And that's it. And they can go to the very top of the commission plan just coming in at a silver level, which is, we'll say it's like $300, and then upgrading to a gold, which is another $300. So basically what you've been able to do is you've been able to stair step your way up. You can stair step your way up. I just had to let the waitress know she wanted to take my coffee away, and I said, sure, it's empty. So what you can do is you can actually stair step your way up and teach that as an easy way for the masses to be able to duplicate. So you want to create duplication within the first 30, 60, 90 days max of people doing what you do, assuming that you know what you're doing. You know, and I've had mentors that basically have shown me what the easiest and quickest way. I can't force anybody to do anything. I can't force them to make money. If they don't want to make money, hey, that's on you guys. If you don't want to make 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100K a month, that's on you. You know, I mean, some people have trouble just getting out of bed in the morning, but that's personal development skills that I can't make somebody do. If you're depressed when you get up in the morning, if you're angry, if you hate the world, that's a major mindset change that is going to affect your ability to attract and build a network marketing. You should not be in network marketing if you cannot attract positive energy. If you are not putting out positive energy, then you should not be in network marketing, because that's what network marketing is. It's about people liking, you know, people do business with people they know, like, and trust, and people also attract people that are like that. And there's a lot of people that have issues. They have psychological, emotional, mental, walking around with all kinds of baggage. And, you know, the timing isn't right for everybody, but that doesn't mean that you have to stop and change. What you're doing is you're looking for 100 people, 100 families that want to change their health and their wealth situation. And that's all that network marketing really is. It's a distribution method that works when it's done correctly. So you take 5 people or 10 people or 20 or whatever you want to talk to, and then you get them to follow the same stuff. Just rinse, repeat what you just did. And, you know, the struggle is, or the challenge is getting them to do the stuff that is uncomfortable for many people. For a lot of people, it's uncomfortable to get on Facebook and to do a Facebook Live. They just, you know, it's like, oh, I can't get on Facebook. Oh, you know, I can't get in front of a camera, or I don't know what to say. And, you know, that's just excuses. And excuses is going to keep you where you're at, because you're not making progress to just do little things, even if it's taking baby steps to get to the next level. Okay. But back to, again, you know, the first 90 days is going to make the difference. If you aren't seeing yourself making changes, if you're not seeing yourself doing things where maybe in the first 2 weeks you did some things. I mean, what I don't understand, and this is something, you know, that I still from time to time get frustrated with, because it's like, I hated network marketing back like 30 years ago, and I vowed that I would not do network marketing. I used to join network marketing companies just to get the products, just so I could have their products, because some of the products were exceptional. They're just phenomenal products. But I could not see myself doing, like, I joined one company about 10 years ago that had a product that was an ionizer machine that would convert regular tap water into very high alkaline, microclustered, hydrogen infused water that would basically give you energy, because it was hydrogen infused. You have to drink it, you know, right when it comes out of the machine, because it wouldn't store, and the hydrogen part of the molecules would just evaporate or dissipate. But anyhow, it was like a $3,500 to $5,000 device. And a lot of people were struggling with selling something like that because it was such a high ticket product. But nonetheless, people were making amazing incomes because they believed in the product and they learned how to just give people water. Now, that may have worked. It didn't work for me. In fact, the majority of people, you give them free water, they're just going to keep getting free water. They're not going to make an investment. There's no skin in the game. They're just like, hey, I'll keep getting free water. I don't believe in giving away products for free because, A, most of the products that are out there, well, most of the companies that are out there, their products are designed to get results fairly quickly. Maybe it might take a couple of weeks, maybe a month to start seeing changes, specifically with health, and depending on, the type of health issues that people have, it could take a little bit longer. I'm using a particular product that uses a really new technology. It's a nanotechnology. Without getting too much into the product, it's just the idea that some people, I would say 70 to 80% see results within a couple hours of using this product. And it's a wearable product. So that means it's non-transdermal. It actually never goes into the body. It uses a light technology. But what's interesting is that some people don't see results for 30, 60, some even 90 days. And what's wild for me, I've been using it just about 3 months, not 90 days. And the results that I got in the first couple hours, the energy and so forth, now my body's gotten used to that level of energy, but now I'm seeing other things improve. Hair growing thicker, having better sleep, skin looking just younger, not as dry, or not. You don't see fine lines and so forth, even scars diminishing, things like that you wouldn't necessarily have noticed in the first couple of months. So the longer you have this product, you start to see things. And that's one of the cool things about having people understand that you have to, stay with something for 90 days. And that's why Eric Worre says, 90 days, because you definitely want to have your upline or sponsors, etc. You want to have them, with you and showing you a path. Now, sometimes people don't engage. I created a group for the team of people that I was recruiting and building, and I can't force them to take advantage of the information or of the coaching and the training. But the ones that do, they're going to see benefits. They're going to get results. And I'm trying to allow people, enough time to say, look, do what most that are getting results are doing. And that's really what we use, is we use strategies, techniques that are simple that everybody can duplicate. I mean, does everybody have a smartphone? Does everybody have a laptop or access to a laptop? Pretty much, So those are the two things you need. As long as you have that, it's free to set up a Facebook account. Doesn't cost anything. It's free to set up a YouTube account. Doesn't cost anything. And your phone can get you on camera, to do little videos. And just sharing with people, and get your mindset. Sometimes personal development is the last thing that people want to do because of ego. Ego gets in their way, and they're unable to surrender their ego just because they've gotten into such a habit of doing things over and over and over that now, whatever age they're at, they're like, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to make changes to increase not only my life, but help more people benefit. And unfortunately, that's what happens. It's the 97% rule. Only 3% are really willing and able to get out of their own way, surrender their ego. I look for people that are definitely hungry. So you might be hungry. You might not be a lazy ass. You might have the ability to say, okay, I'm going to put in 2 hours. I'm going to put in 2 hours. I'm going to put in 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever time you commit to put in every day. Your ethics are going to be there. You're not going to be lazy. But the second part about being humble, coachable, teachable, that's where a lot of people drop off. because you are not able to duplicate. If you're not coachable and teachable, you're not going to duplicate. End of story. That's really the reality. True story, guys. True story. You know, the more coachable and teachable people are, the faster they will get on track to hit the top on the leaderboards in whatever company they're in. Company that I'm in, I see a lot of people that don't want to do the basics. They don't want to share videos. They don't want to do. Yeah, you might have to invest in a couple of little tools here and there. You know, $15 a month here, $14 a month there. But bottom line is, those are the tools of the trade. You know, if you're a carpenter and you go to a job site with no tools, you're SOL. It's the same thing with this business, network marketing. You're going to use the internet. You don't have a smart device. You don't have a laptop. You don't have some of these software tools, platforms that we use. Those are the tools of the trade, and you need to invest in the tools of the trade, just like you need to invest in yourself. Get a mentor, you know, get a mentor. That's what I would recommend. Anyhow, guys, I'm happy that you guys were able to get on, and I will be broadcasting tomorrow. Have a great day. Hey, can you turn that down, dude? Dude, can you turn that down, man?
I'm hard to hear it. I can't really hear it.
I'm asking you to turn it down. You got headphones? Why don't you go buy a pair?
You got money for me?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll buy them for you, and I'll bring them here. How's that? But that's rude, dude. That's rude. That's rude.
I don't have any. I appreciate the offer.
You just interrupted my broadcast,
I
man.
didn't hear this, bro. Over there. Well, a little bit. You can barely hear it.